Hello. Yeah, we're standing on the new-ish lighthouse. So now we have two options when we end stream of what lighthouse to stand on. Incredible. Absolute cinema. I do like this lighthouse a lot, honestly. Anyway, what's up, Corn? What's up, Nintendo? What's up, Slime? How we doing? You didn't post a link? I just did. I just did. I usually get the link after I tweet. So there's like a few seconds of me not having the link there. Um, Dude, my throat is already dying, which doesn't bode well for the stream because I'm supposed to be talking a lot. But what's up, Alexis? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, guys. So you saw what the blob looks like? I did. I did indeed. You caught my cold? Well, I mean, it's just started hurting, like, literally now. I've barely talked today to anyone. So, I don't know why my voice wants to die now when I want to talk. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? Did you watch the final episode of The Boys? I did. I really liked it, personally. I really enjoyed it. I think they got the important stuff correct. Were there things I wish happened? Yes. Right? I wish there would have been a more um, destructive scene of Homelander going insane. Like, who is it? Like, in one of the earlier seasons, he says to Starlight, "Okay, I'll shut down the government, and then I'll just destroy New York for the fun of it." I wish he destroyed like Washington or something, and then like flew back, and then that's when they found him, and he was like, he just came back from killing like thousands of people. But it's fine. Apart from that, like I don't really have much to say. It looks like an LA. If an LA had a child of a rabbit, it does look very weird. I don't know. I don't really like how it looks. I have to be honest with you. I've barely spoken about the blob, but I really don't like how it looks. What's up, Corn? Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 16 months in a row. That is ridiculous. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna do anything riveting today. Like I'm just terraforming. Um, and we'll just be talking. So now it's called the Sea Bunny. If anything, I feel like that's a mistake of them doing that because I don't understand. Like, okay, first of all, do you just expect everyone to just like forget what it looks like? It's not gonna happen. Secondly, okay, people kind of thought it looked like a rabbit, but no one really had like concrete. This is what it is. Them renaming it tells us what it is, and I don't really get their logic behind that. Like they did it to save face, but didn't really save face, right? I hate the whole plot of Kimiko getting Soldier Boy's power. Oh yeah, I don't like that either, Alexis. The comics is a lot like the comic ending is quite similar, but um, I guess I'll say this now. Spoiler alert if you've not read the comics of the boys. Kimiko is dead in the comics and doesn't really get involved with the final fight, right? So I don't really like how like she took I get I get the whole like her trying to shoot the power out because it was fairly new and had to charge and stuff like that. So that was fine, but I didn't really like how she was like front and center of it. I know it was because of the Frenchie and stuff like that, but I don't know, man. Now that we know there won't be an official Minecraft feature, what will we have for them? Well, we don't know that the blob is concrete, not coming to Minecraft, the base game, right? As it stands, it's not, right? But it could still be the link between the two games, which I still think is happening, by the way. I still think both games are getting linked somehow. Um, but I still like it's a lot lower. Like the percentage of me seeing it in Minecraft is a lot lower, but I still think it is possible that it comes to the base game. I think they're talking about CC and the full drop, Dylan. They'll probably say like, oh yeah, this is what's happening with CC. Because I can't imagine. What's up, Crafty? How you doing? Um, I can't imagine. Um, they talk about a full drop and then don't say, oh yeah, the CC isn't releasing anytime. Like that'd be kind of stupid, right? You've read the comics. I know what the ending is, Alexis, of the boys in the comics. It's very similar. Like, Butcher does kill Homelander with a crowbar again. It's a lot more graphic. Well, he doesn't kill Homelander. He kills uh, someone else. But Huey dies as well. It's similar to the show, but a little bit like the fight is a lot more drawn out, I think, or like a lot more eventful because Huey gets impaled and Butcher gets like paralyzed, and you don't see that in the show, right? When do you think it's releasing? By the way, I think CC releases earlier than normal, so like the week after Minecraft Live, which is incredibly risky, but that's what I think. Okay, I need to cut down. I need to make. So normally when I like destroy a part of the land, I make a strip, right? So let's do it here, I guess. I'm still mad that A Train didn't survive. A Train does die in the comics. A Train in the comics is a much bigger dickhead. Like he doesn't apologize to Huey for what he did, and he's just a cunt to everyone. He's a lot like the Deep, I think, in the comics. Like he's just a bit of like a dickhead that no one really likes. Not even the Homelander likes them. So it's like, and his death is brutal in the comics, in my opinion. I have not. I have. Sorry, I have died, AJ, hundreds of times on this world. Yeah. I just don't use totems because I don't like totems. I just think that's going to work. By the way, I have no idea, Corn. It's risky if they do an early release, and I believe, like Dylan said, we're not in pre-releases just yet. I'm assuming that happens next week. But you have to remember, if they're so confident to be like, here's the full drop, then the Chaos Cubed update must have passed cert testing for Bedrock. Because I doubt they're doing anything meaningful in like the last few weeks of Chaos Cubed. A lot of my deaths are flying into stuff or hitting the ground too hard. At least Ashley didn't die. I was kind of convinced that she would die, but then after she kind of just like ran away because they were like, "Why don't you come join us?" She was like, "No, because he would fucking kill me." After like she ran away, I was like, "There's no way Lil would kill her off." I do like the ending they gave her, though. I think that's a lot better than killing her off. I am surprised she's still alive, though. Waddles is trying to steal your viewers. Waddles and I are the same person, actually. You may be thinking, but Michael, you're so much more British than he is. I know. It's a fake accent. I'm sorry. Hub, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Oh, huh. Sorry. I don't know why I said hub. Hello. You typed something, but I can't read. A large part of me thinks the next Minecraft Live will reveal a larger update. We know they will, huh? We know they will. But it depends in what capacity. I'll talk about something that's really annoying me. Who is Tubbo? Tubbo's... I don't watch Tubbo, but he's a pretty popular Minecraft creator, right? I think. I don't know. I've not watched Tubbo. Like, I don't watch that. As you guys know, I don't watch Minecraft in general, right? Please keep it English in the chat. I can't read any language because I'm slow. Will you have a stream after discussing live? Is it on a... Yes. Hello. I should do. I spent 2 hours running around in Ark looking for crystals. Dude, Ark gives me flashbacks. Jesus Christ. Don't know if I said this in a long time ago, but the only thing that might excuse the big update, as you said, probably around the ancient city, offhand better come with us with this. I do worry about a dimension coming, because it's going to have some interactions with newer mobs. I'm not even talking about just like a boss mob, right? That's a whole other issue. But again, this isn't even like a offhand issue, it's a more combat issue. Bedrock's combat system is arse. Like, it doesn't really know what it wants to do. So, either the dimension is going to be a lot easier on Bedrock or a lot harder. Now, given that both boss fights are harder on Bedrock, I'd imagine it's harder. If they don't change combat at all. Which, they've had like 3 chances in the past 5 years and they've not touched it, so... doesn't really bode... Did I set up a beacon? I didn't. I'm losing my mind slowly. Tubbo was a Dream SMP member. Oh yeah, I knew that. I just don't watch them. If I was like a lot younger, I probably would have. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't watch much Minecraft really. Thank God. Okay, is this the Y level I want to be at? It is. Okay, let me set up the beacon here. So this area, roughly, will be where I put my beacon display of a gold, diamond, emerald, iron, and netherite beacon. The prison island isn't done yet, by the way. Like, I haven't finished it. I just take, like, breaks sometimes with my projects, because I otherwise would go insane. So that's still very much on the cards. Will Dungeons 2 get more stuff revealed at Live? I don't think Dungeons 2 has much of a role at Minecraft Live. Because the Xbox showcase is like 2 weeks after. So whilst they might show like the dimension, because I think they'll have to, they're not going to show like gameplay, I think, or like in-depth gameplay until the event. The reason why I think they'll be forced to show off the dimension for Dungeons is because they'll be forced to show off for the base game. Because I do still think that a 4th dimension is coming to the base game. When, I have no idea. But you can't surely do a 4th dimension for a spin-off and then just not add it to the... Like, I know they've got a different end, but still, right, I can kind of excuse that. A whole dimension, there's no way they gatekeep that to one spin-off, not even just a base game. That would be so redundant, in my opinion. Yeah, the Xbox Live Showcase, I think, will show more about Dungeons 2. It'd be very silly not to, in my opinion. You could argue that they have talked about, or they have already teased the dimension, Chris. If you look at their like shorts or even their social medias, it's very weird. I feel like they're already teasing it. Like, some people are saying, why are they not teasing or promoting Minecraft Live? I feel like they have been for like a few days. Yeah, the end in Dungeons, Dylan, is very good. Very good. It's like my ideal vision of the end in the base game. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Let me get some sugar boxes to get this these grass blocks. It's just really weird, you know? The two capes, when they showed them off, was in the deep dark. Like, it's just very strange to me. And again, I feel like we're not saying this enough. Like, I'm not seeing people say, like, bring this up. It's live. And, like, obviously from an outside perspective, like, of course, right? Of course it would be. It's called Minecraft Live. But if you've been paying attention for the past, I don't know, like 4 years, it's not been live since COVID, right? Wait, where? Was 1.17's event live? I don't think so. No, it was live because I remember they showcased like people's reactions to Caves and Cliffs, yeah. That was like the last time, so it's a pretty big, my point is, it's a pretty big deal that it's live. Why is it live, you know? Do you think a new ore would come if there's a new dimension? I think so, AJ. I hope not, though. I just don't know if TwitchCon is a large enough event these days. I think, like, is it larger? Like, I don't think it's large enough for, like, announcements. But because it's Minecraft, I think people will be locked in. I think, oh, is it a live stream? What? Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm assuming, like, the people there, like, the YouTubers and stuff, because I know, like, Philza and all those, Tubbo, I'm assuming they know what the drop is. Right? Because only until recently, I feel like YouTubers and streamers knew what the drop was. I'm not talking about, like, leaks. I'm talking about they had, like, literal insider info. Right? Like, is that a leak? I don't even know, actually. That could have been a leak. So I feel like they must know what this announcement is. They just have to be like hush-hush about it, right? Which would be... I would hate that, by the way. I would hate being told something and then being like, oh, you can't share it. Sorry. Like, what? It was bad enough knowing what the blob was, like, a few days before the majority of the community did. Because I couldn't talk about it, right? But, I mean, even then, there's not really much to say about it. It's just a blue thing, you know? I personally, like, I think I said this when I started the stream, don't like how it looks. But that's just me. I understand, like, this is the same game that has, like, a key mob, right? So, I'm not bashing it for that. Like, it makes sense for dungeons. It is like the official mob, Dylan, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't have taken it down if it meant something. What the hell shot me? Earlier, I was in a cave, and there was a zombie, like, no armor, just a regular zombie, with a spear that had fire aspect. And the only reason why I knew it before I was incinerated was it like attacked the skeleton. So I turned around because of its massive reach, right? And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know it had, like, I didn't know spears could be enchanted, like, by mobs. Like, I didn't know that they had enchanted. I guess it makes sense because their swords and bows are enchanted. But it's so rare for me to see a spear enchanted by. Yeah, like, because you know my simulation distance score, and there's mobs everywhere in the caves, right? There was just like a random skeleton, and it walked up to me, but the skeleton was in the way. I would have died, 100%, because I didn't have sound on either. I briefly just turned around. I hope the blub will have a significant function. Apparently they're lay and blub. Yeah, I hope it's, like, not just ocean rabbit, you know? What do you mean, Nintendo? In the stream, or do you mean the Minecraft Live event? It's so weird going in the hotel. I don't know why, I'm just rarely here. Why is there a bat here? Doesn't bode well for business. Why are there two bats here? What? Okay, where were we? I've got a lot to chop down. I thought it would be a skulk mob. See, the worrying thing about this is there was a theory, I don't know what you'd call it, ages ago, about the fourth dimension. It was skulk related, but it's also prismarine related. And where's prismarine? In the ocean. So I really hope Mojang does not do it. Dude, please don't. Please don't. Because if this is a sea bunny, what are we talking about here? You ever thought of having a staircase and path up that hill? Yeah, but it's very hard to do, Corn. I do want to do it, but it's very hard to pull off. Well, I could probably build it there, maybe. Because when I've tried building, I've built it by the greenhouse, so it's never really worked there. I mean, I've always said, like literally always, said I would love if the biome was like not a heaven, but like of an oasis type of dimension. Did I say biome? Dimension, right? And it's to be protected, or it's a prison because warden, just like prison warden. I don't know. But then, if it's a prison dimension, what is it keeping in there? You know? Is it keeping literal, like, Skulk? Is Skulk the big bad villain of Minecraft, you know? Or the base game? I know Dungeons has, like, a whole fucking hierarchy of villains, but, like... I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, throwing out ideas. You just pray for my arc character. Good luck, man. Good luck. I really want to play, like, DayZ or something like that. I don't know. I thought about playing Dead Island earlier. And by earlier I mean like 10 minutes before I started stream. But I don't know. I feel like playing another survival game. That's not Terraria or Hytale. But don't tell Twitter that. I've never played Ark. Ark's a good game when you don't have people in your ear constantly forcing you to play the game. And then when you do finally play the game, they like bounce and never watch you play it. Other than that, though, Ark's a really fun game. Subnautica, I disavow Subnautica. I can't play it. No, I can't bring myself to play Subnautica. I'm sorry, it just doesn't look that interesting to me. I'll tell you what though, I do want to play Vintage Story. But it's not on console, because no game is. Why do they keep making updates? Wouldn't they want to like make both versions the same, similar? I mean, they do, right? Every update does move parity forward in some way. If there's a fourth dimension, I really hope it's post-end content, and they don't add even more tasks you need to complete before the end. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Might be Katie, because a lot of people are like, but what if it's like a revision of how you crafted an Ender Eye? Please don't. No, that's so basic. Yeah, just throw in like a skulk rod and like that adds like no. As much as I want to kill speedrunners in game, no, like that's such a cop out. No, I do think Enderman will probably play a role because Enderman play a role in all the other dimensions. So I'd like if Enderman can teleport to this one as well, right? What do you have against speedrunners? Speedrunners, like, one, can't play a modern Minecraft. Just true. Literally, everyone abuses the Piglin update. Like, before they nerfed it in 1.16, Piglins were broken. So they only play that version. Two, they want the game to be, like, formed around them. So they would love the dragon to be, like, at spawn. Or like blaze rods to be given to you, or like just like the most basic stuff, right? It's just like entitlement, basically. It's the same with like 1.8 combat enthusiasts, right? So don't think I give them a pass either, because I can't stand them, right? So like the game should revolve around how I play, and it's like the wrong game to have that kind of vision, you know? Nobody likes Dream after he got his fans to vote for the glow squid. I dislike him for that reason, AJ, but I don't really like him for, like, I think more significant reasons. But it's definitely a reason to be like, you know, you're a bit of a dick, but... I also just think, in my opinion, speedrunning is boring, but you know, what do I know? Someone probably, like, a speedrunner probably thinks what I'm doing right now is boring. But that's the beauty of Minecraft, fun fact. Is 1.16 considered, I can't speak, I'm having a stroke, sorry Dylan, old? No, I think it's modern still. I think like 1.16 onwards is modern. But I think 1.16, like, probably after this year, I'd say it's old. But with that said, I would still argue that it never does not need to be updated for another 10 years. I genuinely believe that. The overworld obviously is updated like every year. the end needs one solid update, and it's good again for like 10 years, and they'll just add like dimensions and stuff. But you can get the Never and End into a really strong position to where they don't need to be updated for a decade, in my opinion. I mean, updated Nether Fortresses would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I can live without them. And I know, like, oh, you can, doesn't mean everyone else can. I'm just saying, like, as a whole, like, I would not be upset if they didn't touch Nether Fortresses. That's what I'm saying. They should have, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm not their #1 fan. You know? Point 16 was really solid considering the global circumstances. It was, yeah. It is, like, regarded as one of the best updates of all time, or in fact the best update of all time. I disagree, because I'm such a edgy person. And no, I disagree because, I mean, I disagree, right? I don't think it is the best update of all time. But where's my bed? Oh, it's over there, right? Just gonna wait. Are we certain we will have a big update? We know it's big, yeah. We know that the full drop is big. I think that's accurate. What do you think the best update of all time is? 1.18. Yes, I know the Caves and Cliffs split and all that kind of stuff, but I do think 1.18 was the best of all time. And it will be very hard for me to change my mind on that now. I used to think 1.16 was the best of all time, but it was only like last year when I changed my mind. And was like, eh. It was a bit, you know, unbalanced with piglin trades and stuff like that. And like, ruined portals were everywhere. And Neverwrite was very easy, because they didn't have the attempt, like, you know, there's a bunch of stuff. I still think that Monster Mayhem is the best drop, yeah, Dylan. I think the Nether update should be glazed less. I do agree, yeah. I think the majority of the end update should be tackled in one big update, but I wouldn't mind smaller end-related drops. Yeah, I don't know, that's very risky in my opinion. It'd be interesting to see in practice, but I would rather them tackle it in one big update. Don't know if someone responded to me before, but does that mean now that every 2 years we'll have a major update or big update? I don't think so, because here's my thing, right? Let's say, right, because the assumption, like, is that next summer is when we see the new dimension, right? But then Mojang turn around and say today that the full drop is big. So either A, right, you've got 3 options, right? Either A, the full drop is the 4th dimension. B, the full drop isn't the 4th dimension, and it's like, I don't know, ponies and red carrots or something. Or C, there's 2 big updates, not 1. Now, there's a universe where the full drop is a stepping stone for the 4th dimension. Like they're doing something either back end, technically, or literal feature-wise, that links the two together, but the big thing isn't coming until next year. That's possible, but I think unlikely. Because then you're looking at like a scenario where it's like, well, is that not Caves and Cliffs all over again? You know? Irregardless of that, I still don't think that there'll be a big update every 2 years. What do you think the next drop will be? Now that I know that it's a big drop, it, in my mind, is a overhaul of a system. So combat, enchanting, brewing, fishing, trading, food. It's entirely possible. I was thinking about this earlier, Corn. Mojang should have never said big drop. And here's why. Perspective matters, right? So what I mean by that is, I personally think Mountains of Mayhem is the most impactful drop, right? Other people will say it's the worst drop ever. It's all about perspective, right? So let's say this next drop adds combat changes and is like the offhand stuff. I will think it's the best drop of all time. Other people will be like, this is fucking awful. Or they'll be like, this is so small. Like, great, you added a flail and you added a purple goat. Like, fantastic, right? Some people may think that's the biggest drop ever. All about perspective, right? So Mojang should have never said there's a big drop coming, because people will attribute that to being the fourth dimension automatically. Now, are we doing that as well? Kind of. We're speaking in hypothetical terms, right? We don't know, and we're purely speaking hypothetical. Again, I want to like say I do not know, right? If I ever knew something, I would be completely quiet about it until it got announced, and I'd say I knew about this like the whole time, right? Like with the blub. Like, I didn't speak about the blub for days, and then that was because I knew what it was, right? So it'd be kind of stupid for me to be like, yeah, like, I wonder if the blub is a green, like, sperm, when I already knew it was a blue rabbit, right? So, yeah. But I don't know what's coming, thankfully, yet. I remember when the hardcore was added, I thought it was like the best update ever. I think I think Bundles of Bravery, where's my Coke? The drink, not the drug. Oh god. I think Bundles of Bravery was a very good drop. It kind of sucks for Java, but for Bedrock it was a very good drop. I do expect the end to be updated via small bits like for end flashes, like for a refresh to strongholds. I think you could do strongholds in the drop. Sweet, but a whole dimension, no way. Could a new structure work in a drop system? No. Because it's about rewriting. I think the way I said because sounded very like I was talking down to you. I didn't mean for that. Because I think that if you're going to add a new structure, it takes a lot to rewrite like the code of the biomes and how it generates and where, the size. Does it interact with this block? Does it not? It's very hard to make a new structure, I think. I don't think Mojang are ready to be like, yep, boop. Now I could you imagine next drop there's a new structure. I mean, I'd probably cry. But I don't see it, Dylan. I do think the fourth dimension has a new structure. But that's like an update. That's not a drop, in my opinion. If someone gets tired of Minecraft because of their lack of content and probably the lack of feature, like offhand, and other priorities, do you feel like abandoning it for 2 to 3 years? I won't personally tell you, Nintendo, to be like, do this, do that. But if you're not having fun on the game, you're not having fun on the game, right? So you should take. I always say that ideally, you should take a break. So I'm not going to explicitly tell you, you must now, right? Just like advice, right? But it's very like you can't force enjoyment, in my opinion, especially with video games. Now, I've been very fortunate recently where I've been in a Minecraft craze. Don't know if anyone can tell, but ever since I made the aquarium, which is that, by the way, I've been in like a Minecraft craze where I've really enjoyed playing the game. Biomes are arguably harder to do though. Biomes are hard, yeah. You have got me. To be fair, yeah. Yeah, I haven't got any rebuttal. That is true, Dylan. You are right. This is so much better with a hasty beacon. Obviously, right? But God, the difference is crazy. Okay. What's your favourite structure? That's a hard question. Let me think about that for a second. I'd say my favourite structure is end cities, yeah. Have the child ruins been forgotten entirely? I think generally, yeah, which is very sad. My brother does speedrunning from time to time, and I think he has a child chamber replace an end portal. That is terrible. I wonder how you keep up with the game and not feel tired. I mean, I do feel tired, right? I don't know though. I've been playing the game since I was 12. I'm 25. You'd think, I mean, when I was like 18 and 19, I was like, I'm not playing Minecraft when I hit 20. So you can imagine my disdain when I was like early 20s, like 21, 22, when I was still playing the game. But it would be very, very hard for me to burn out of this game. It would take a lot to, like, I mean completely. Because there's been times where I've taken, like, weeks off of not playing, but I mean, like, total burnout. Is it safe to sleep here? Surely it is. Like, with something like this, I would find very boring, right? But it's because I'm talking and I'm streaming and stuff, so it helps. So with this, I would be, like, bored out of my goddamn mind. Absolutely. Because this is my favorite least. This is my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. Is like, I don't know what you'd call this. But yeah. Okay, we're not that far off of destroying this, and then if I can fly. I'm gonna destroy this part. It's very awkward. And then destroy like a few rows of that and then terraform it, I think. Like I don't think I need to destroy this whole entire thing up to the mountain. I don't think that's particularly necessary. Do you have beacons? Because usually you can completely zone out. I rarely actually do use beacons. Actually, no, I do. No, never. No. When was the last time? I think it was around the farming area that I had to destroy like long parts of grass and stuff. Like I've terraformed a bit of the prison island as well, but it's not nothing major. Like I've not needed a beacon for that. Talking to Nintendo? Oh. Sorry, my bad. I'm just gonna fuck myself, I guess. Beacons do help a lot though, you know. I usually have like 2 from destroying like a large part, right? But this isn't really that significant of an area, so I can usually just destroy this and be fine with just 1. I would love if, like, a 4th dimension gave us a new beacon type. Like, whether it's like a new block, like a diamond, iron, or, you know, whatever, or like a new effect, or literally a new beacon as a whole. It's me stoned. So you said what? This is some current Minecraft Live, right? We can if you want to. Very ominous way to join the stream, by the way, but I won't judge. I'll be a bit nervous, but that's okay. I'd love for a beacon effect to prevent mob spawns. How old if I may ask? 25. God damn, why do you say that? Okay, I'm not that old. Bloody hell. Do you want my like social security details as well, or I can give you my wife's maiden name, and then the school my kids went to. Keep that to yourself? Okay, thank you. What's the thing that's wrong with Minecraft Live if you're above a certain age? I don't know what you mean. Corn. Get ready. Corn. Take him out back. So anyway, as I was saying before, ban before that. What was I talking about? Oh, beacons. No, I'd really like as an effect to get rid of like mob spawning. How'd it work though? I guess it would depend on like the radius of like never. Actually, that could work. Yeah. Yeah, don't come into my fucking chat room talking about like ages and shit. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm telling you, man, there's like actual freaks in the community that just like get like a pass for some reason. It's fucking strange to me. Anyway. I love how Greystone is just doing his own little side quest. I remember when I played Ark on stream like a few months ago, I found a crystal and then I think it like despawned because the night, like it went to night or something, or went to day. So it despawned and I was like, it was right next to me as well, and I was so gutted. Now, would I have been destroyed by it? Probably, but that's besides the point. It looks cool, right? Cool, and how does it feel that you got to ban an actual person for once and not a bot? You must be very relieved that that is now on your resume. Because normally it's like 5 bots a stream, right? So fucking weird. I hope he's not gone to like Waddles' stream and done the same thing. Because Waddles is streaming as well right now. Whoa. Now keep in mind, there was actually a bit of a hill like here as well. So I've destroyed a lot more than just that area. Very nice. What are you selling, sir? Gunpowder? That's actually a really good trade. Wait, since when could you sell gunpowder? I feel like that's like new. I don't remember them ever selling. It must be like a rare trade, I guess. Still though, 20 gunpowder, that's a few stacks of fireworks, no? That's pretty good. Okay, is it time of the night? It is. I'll never understand some people's opinions or standards in general. I sent the video from Models about the blub in another server yesterday, and someone went, oh, I hate that YouTuber, like, oh my god, YouTubers. Yeah, a lot, some people do, like, talk to me about that, because obviously I talk to Models. Not a brag, by the way, but I am a mod of his. I think, still, he might have unmodded me. But I do talk to Models a lot. Semi-regularly anyway. And people were like, oh, I hate Models. I was like, okay. I don't care. You know. Again, like I've I've used this example a lot, right? But there are far more problematic people in the community, and you're getting mad at a little bit of clickbait. Like, you're getting mad at someone chasing the bag over someone that's like a nonce. Now, I'm not saying you can't be mad at two things at the same time, but it's kind of like, you can't... Like, tell me your opinion on Good, you know? Oh, you've not made a single tweet about him? Oh, okay. You know, like... But I don't know who Good is. Shut the fuck up, bro. Waddles is really nice. He's really, like, genuine and down to earth. Fucking Gurg, dude. Sounds like a literal disease. Like a Oh my god, what a lad. What an absolute fucking loser. Did you make an alt account to come back here because you got banned? Wait, is that the guy we just banned, or are you a new viewer? The crime of being... And yeah, like, I mean, I think Waddles will agree, right? I think that he does do clickbait. Um, because every YouTuber does. It's part of the reason why, like, because people ask me, like, why don't I do YouTube, right? And it's part of the reason why I don't want to do it is because it's like, I don't want to get into the, like... I was talking about people who complain about Waddles. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, CB. We just had someone come into the stream and was like, what's your age? I'm like, I'm 25. He's like, okay, now, what is the problem with older people going into, like, other chat rooms? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Right? And I thought, okay, my mistake. No, but it's annoying because, like, I am close to Waddles, I think. Like, he's helped me get through some, like, really rough shit. And it's just like, recently there's a hate train of Waddles, and I don't get a... I don't... Of all the people... And again, I'm not saying that you can't hate more than one person. Absolutely not, right? But when there are people like Gerg, let's just use him, like... use him as an example. Also, I don't want to be that guy, but if we're going to get mad at people for clickbait, right? Where's the hate for Phoenix? You know, the guy that said, like, the update was terrible before Mojang added, like, sulfur, like, smoke or whatever to the caves, and then suddenly praised it to be an amazing... Like, fuck off. The double standard in the Minecraft community is actually something I'm kind of scared of. Because it's just like, some people can do no wrong, and some people, like, do, like, nothing and get hate threats. And I'm not talking about myself, by the way, because I do a lot of fucked up shit, but at least I acknowledge that I'm an arsehole. Right? At least, like, there's some solace in that. However, if you're just going to target people for, like, being, like, clickbaity, what are we doing, you know? Clickbait on YouTube has been a thing for fucking decades at this point. Literally decades. But because, like, oh, well, for whatever reason you don't like Waddles in particular, he's, like, Antichrist. Like, what are we talking about, you know? Phoenix does whatever to start trending. I don't even, like, I don't know. Phoenix is weird. He's very... Very strange. I don't necessarily have a. I don't have an issue with his clickbait. I have an issue with like how he twists things to clearly rile up people. That's what I think he does. Waddles doesn't do that. I'm not even saying this because like I'm like pretty close to Waddles. If Waddles was an arsehole, I would probably say, you know. I just came, gonna get a recap. We're talking about Minecraft Live, but we're also talking about Minecraft YouTubers and stuff. And there's a double standard in the community of how like people get mad at certain people, and then not get mad at people that do genuine like wrong. Like, you can't explain to me, you can't give me a rational reason as to why Dreamstar has a fan base. For example, honestly, find any Minecraft YouTubers outside of certain Hermitcraft members or the building community annoying to watch. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah, I don't really watch Minecraft YouTube, to be honest with you. I do watch Hermitcraft from time to time. I watch Waddles and Toycat, but that's about it. You know. Yeah, we've done a lot of we've talked a lot. Sad, so it's kind of hard to recap it. But we've been talking about Minecraft Live primarily, and then someone in the chat joined and talked about ages. So now we've kind of derailed to talking about assholes, not actual assholes. I mean like tickets. Okay, but not like people, right? People, twats. Dude, someone got mad at me, right? Someone who made a hate thread on me got mad at me. One of his points was because I swear too much. And it's like, bro, I'm British. I'm British, bruv. I swear, you know? To be fair, like, Nikkei 30, like, honestly, like, it's just like, I only really swear when I'm excited or annoyed. And you can tell by my tone, I'm not really annoyed. I'm more like excited because people are chatting and stuff and talking about block game and all that kind of jazz. But that's only really, and it's kind of the same in real life. I'm not really that much different on stream to real life Michael TBH. So on Twitter, fuck yeah, I swear a lot, right? I'll say that much, but that's because like I'm trying to exaggerate and, you know, put emphasis on a point. And because I can't say holy frick, like I can't, as a grown man, sit there and say holy frick to something. I'm sorry. I know Minecraft is like a PG-13 fan base, but I can't. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't do it. Anyway. How are we doing, actually? Not too bad. I kind of need to repair my tools. I'm sure we'll be fine. Surely. I do have spare ones, but... I think something that I'm personally learning, or trying to learn, is, simply by existing, I'm going to annoy people. Right? Simply by existing, and that's kind of okay. Like, it is what it is. I'm not really here to please everyone. I'm here to just tweet about your fan and then maybe bounce, right? When it comes, because it's like, who knows? But the smelting building has a face. It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah. I was thinking about adding, like, chimney things, but these are too small, right? I could get rid of this, and having, like, sulfur, clouds come out of it in the next drop. I don't know, though. Okay, we're gonna... Actually, we probably won't be able to sleep, so we're just gonna get as much of this done as we can before nighttime comes and we get scared. Insomnia simulation? Pretty much, yeah. I feel really bad. I don't know if that viewer is still here. That, like, new viewer who I just fucking verbally attacked and was like, why did you make a note account? I feel really bad. I still feel really bad. It's really good. No, man, I hate, like... I'm just on edge, man. I fucking... Dude. I don't want to be, like, worries me, but I get shat on every single day. And it's just fucking, like... I'm on edge, bro. Like, I don't know if my ops are coming to, like, literally abduct me or my hamster. Like, I don't know, man. Fucking on edge. Paranoid. I say that as like a half joke. Obviously, like, I'm not living by Twitter trolls. But at the same time, it does get a bit... Ooh! Draining. I couldn't react quick enough. Luckily, all I have is grass, so... Okay. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Please leave me alone. I was thinking about adding sulfur things as well to this. Like, maybe like here? But does that interact with the block too much? Maybe like there or something. I don't know. But I was thinking about adding it into the fountain. Feels like they need to keep artists and programmers on marketable content, which is fine, but leads to more boring stuff like missing diorite stairs. Yeah, what was it? Isn't it like it's something like there are andesite walls, but not polished andesite walls. Give me one good reason why that's a thing. Oh wait, you can't. I don't understand why there's regular andesite walls and not polished ones. Yeah, he's a total, like, weirdo, Corn. I don't know. He's a total weirdo. But I do wish that you know, the artists weren't confined to the likes of Tiny Takeover. Does that make sense? They could do so much more. Just for the devs, or not for the devs, but just for the higher ups to be like, redesign the baby pig. Like, okay. And again, like, obviously redesigning the baby animals was necessary, but it is not on the top 20, 30 list of priorities for anyone. You can't, like, and if there's someone out there that has that, find them. Bring them to me, because it's just something. It doesn't exist. It's not a priority, right? Now, I'm not going to try and sit here and tell you like, oh, this is what needs to be in the game and this doesn't. But you can't seriously believe that of all the things that the game needs to have right now, of all the issues the game has, whilst maybe animals were one, were they the one to focus on? And I would argue, no. Okay, when we destroy this, I'm going to go back to the prison island and show off what I've been doing, because I've not really showed off the prison island in a few days. Not properly, anyway. So, let me just destroy this. Big progress. Obviously I've got to replace all the stone, but that's why I've got all the grass blocks and stuff, right? Yeah, we're going to do a mini tour 200 days earlier. If you guys didn't know, obviously we're approaching 10,000 days. And the stream that I hit, the day that I hit 10,000, if there's a stream on that day, I'll be doing a world tour of everything. So it might be a very long stream, because there's a lot in this world. And normally, like, our world tours are, like, half. Like, say, like, I hit 7,000 days, I'd do, like, a 1,000-day world tour, right? What have I done in the past 1,000 days? This world tour is literally everything. Can you stream from the Switch too? I'm not even sure. I have no idea. I'd assume you'd need a capture card. Yeah, no, you would actually. So, as we know, this bridge leads to the prison. And probably something else in the future. But I've not decided as to what that is quite yet. So cool. It was worth all the copper, I think. Okay, so these trees that you're seeing weren't here before. I did clear out the forest, and now I've added them back in. I might put some prison buses in, yeah. That might be a good idea to do. This is the harbour, kind of in progress, kind of not. Obviously, at our village there is a harbour as well. This is a lot different. It's a lot more worn down and decaying, right? Still works, still functions. I want to have a build here somewhere. I don't know what that is yet. But yeah, there's a lot of stony aspects to it, even in the pillars. Some moss and stuff. Another watchtower. You may notice that there was a watchtower we just flew by. These are official prison watchtowers. They're not the Happy Ghast towers. They're prison watchtowers. I might make another one as well, like over there. Yeah, I mean, if you'd want, Corn, throw me the design and I'll work on it when I get back to this. So, you'll notice there's a lot of podzol. In this biome, right, there's a lot of like grass, like blotches. I've got rid of all of those. So now it's just podzol and what's that called? Corstat? But it's mostly podzol. And I honestly really like this block, it's really cool. Obviously there's a lot of lanterns and stuff like that as well. So like basically no mobs spawn in this, except foxes. Now some are running away, but you'll notice some aren't. Because foxes are officially the royal animal to Lightborn. And I've decided that bees are the animal of Lightborn. So foxes are royal animals, so they're protected by royalty. Like, so for example, basically, in the UK, I don't know if people know this. In the UK, swans are protected by royalty, where the royal family basically owns swans. If you kill a swan, uh, GG, I guess that you're done, pretty much. I don't know why that is. I think it was a thing when we had a queen. I swear it's still a thing with a king. It makes sense. Can I illegally shoot someone if I see them killing a fox? Um, Honestly, maybe. I've not worked out that kind of thing, the death penalty. Do I want the death penalty to have the same attitudes in my Minecraft world to my real life attitude, right? I'm not decided yet. This area is going to be a gym. Again, I need a design for that, but I might do that basically. This area is probably, I think, solitary confinement, hence it being on a separate island. And obviously, this is the prison. I did move the prison buses. Originally, they were here, right? And there were three of them actually. But because I want to expand and have something here, I was like, let me get rid of them or move them, right? Sorry about that. Hang on, let me just fix my mic real quick. This might hurt. I'm sorry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Also, like, would you want justice support by the community rather than law enforcement? It'd probably be by law enforcement. Do you have a shower room? No, I don't. But I will. So, let's just say solitary confinement, shower room, warden's office, and gym. So the gym will probably be here, and then there'll be like a door here that will lead to showers. And then the warden's office will probably be here. Obviously, it's got the same light source as Lightborn, where it's glowstone underneath moss carpets. Again, no mob should spawn here. There's also a fence here too, which I quite like. If we want to go into the buses, we can. Should we go into the prison? I mean, like, you guys have seen it enough, I think. Fuck it. Let's go. Also, I still got to do the towers interior because there's still nothing. Right? And I've got to link all four towers together. So my point is, this is not going to be done before 10,000 days. Absolutely not. But this is the cell block. So this is basically what all the cells look like. And obviously in prison cells, some prisoners may like scratch markings into the wall to signify how long they've been there. These aren't days they've been in prison for. Each eye represents a year. So it's pretty cool. I love this so much, man. See, they all look the same. They've all got the same interior, just different. The only difference is books in the bookshelf and the tally marks. But they all are pretty much the same thing. And here is the food cafeteria. I quite like this. It's quite nice. I really was worried when I made this, or when I was thinking about making this, like how it would look, but I think it came out pretty well. So you got, I believe there's water in here and honey. There should be water in there, but that's fine. I'll fix that later. And then there's carrots, apples, bread, stew, all that kind of jazz. Yeah, the cafeteria is a very noisy place. And I think this might lead to the warden's office or um, somewhere here. I don't know, I'd have to plan it out. And then this, so this was also a hard part to do. I didn't put any candles here. I think that's fine. See, this staircase was like really like hard for me to plan out because I didn't know how I wanted to access the top floor. But the top floor is a library because we're not monsters, right? People can read. And this is going to be like I guess a sneak peek of what the second library will look like in terms of its bookshelves. Corns and me called your min industry plant earlier. Slime, can you like hurt me's? Can my me like hurt Corn's me? That can't be allowed. We can't let that slide. What's like Corn's least favorite food? Because there is that in the game, right? Can you just give Corn like his least favorite food for like a week? But yeah, I like this. Again, I struggled with the library design because I didn't want it to be the same as my actual library. So I think it came out pretty well. And then, let's go out this way. What else is there to show off? The House of Lights. The second lighthouse. I think this is the first time I'm doing like an up-close show of it. There's toy sword items, but they can cut off heads in cutscenes based. Alright, I know what Mimi is doing. So on my harbour, not the prison harbour, but in Lightbourne, which is a town's name, if you didn't know. On the harbour there's like a house and it's got like no, actually is it the harbour? No, it is, yeah. The house has lodestone compasses that have certain waypoints, and we added a new one, which is the prison lighthouse. So that's nice, I guess. It's so cool. Is that an ocean monument, or is that a ruin? Anyway. Yeah, the view is really nice. You see pretty much everything. But yeah, earlier when I said, oh, I had some terraforming to do on the prison island, it was basically this, right? So yeah, the whole point basically is that there's a lot to do still. Check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. I might get mining fatigue, but what the? Hang on. This is so dark. Hello. Um. Something tells me I shouldn't be here. What the fuck is this? Okay, but there's an actual, like, lore thing I can write about this. I have an idea. Wait, where's the escape? I have an idea, especially with the magma blocks. Okay, where's this? I got sidetracked. There are ruins here, right? You have a lot of really deep pits in your world. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Oh, so let's see right there. Hello. What do you possess? Anything of value? That's why you like the worst structure in the game. Oh, piss on you. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm gonna be streaming for an hour and a half. Perfect. Been an eventful stream, to say the least. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I enjoyed it. It was quite enjoyable. I need to repair my tools, methinks. There's a build I want to do. Corn, you suggested this a while ago. I want to make a design for this farm. But I don't know how. Because I don't want to make like a massive box, right? But it's time, I think. An active stream? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well, Slime. After a 4.5 hour journey, I finally made it back to my base. I'm proud of you, Greystone. It's time to feed my Mies. Well, don't feed Corn. He's fine. He told me he's not hungry. Anyway, I won't do this on stream because it's very loud and annoying. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. What day is today? Well, we're gonna probably be streaming a lot more now. I know we haven't been streaming much recently, but because of Monka Flyer coming up, there's probably going to be a lot to talk about. So, I mean, there's that, right? They could cancel it. That's true. I don't think they will, but who knows, right? I might just show up there and host it myself, and we can have like a stream there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water or Coke or both at the same time. Just like inhale the water. And wait, is this on? No, it's not on. Okay, good. And then I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. If I had a chance, I'd be very easily be able to modify your exact goal farm. I think it's fine like this. I think I'm comfortable with this, honestly. But yeah, it's too loud. I've already used way too much of your time, so I'm going to end it here. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. By the way, Ephemeral, if you're watching this, because you probably will be, or stalking my tweets, go fuck yourself. You are so weird. And I went an entire stream without talking about you. But just know, you're a cunt, and I do not like you. Please stop tweeting about me. Thank you. I kind of want to keep streaming though, like... I want to keep streaming. Let's keep streaming till like 2 hours, I think. Wait a minute, I didn't turn the farm off. Oh god, no please. I think I'm fine. No, I did. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, who at Twitter... Let's talk about this. Who at Twitter decided it was a good thing to have, like, blocking, not actually blocking people? Like, what is realistically the point of blocking people on Twitter? Does anyone know this? Because at least beforehand, they couldn't see your tweets. I'm excited for Minecraft Live. I am too, Jacob. I'm actually really excited. I'm nervous, right? I always am. I always say that. Thank you for the follow, by the way, as well. I appreciate it. I'm nervous. But I think this will be a very important Minecraft Live. But again, I don't... At the same time, I don't want to be too, like... optimistic. Or read too much into the light. Like, I don't want to like, set myself up for disappointment, you know? But I think there's going to be a lot to talk about. Not even just like for us, but I mean the event itself. Do we actually know how long the event is? Because if regular events are like 30 minutes, right? Wasn't the last one the shortest one we've had? Not yet. I think that would be like the biggest indicator of how important this Minecraft Live is. Because obviously them saying, oh, this is a, you know, big drop coming, right? Pretty important, right? Pretty good. But when they drop, if they drop, the time, like how long it is, that will be very telling, I think. Now they could yap about the film for like 50 minutes, but let's not wish that into existence, please. And let's execute anyone that does wish that into existence. Even like just an hour Greystone, an hour is like very telling. Because again, you have to remember, like these events are normally like 30 minutes, and I know like there's a lot of filler and stuff, but Minecraft Movie 2, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Is that rude for me to say? I would rather them talk about the Netflix series, no? But I feel like they are going to talk about it. At first, well, before we knew about this bonus Minecraft Live, because that's what it is, fun fact. According to Mojang themselves, bonus one. I would say that, you know, the full Minecraft Live, or autumn Minecraft Live, was probably not going to talk about the movie, but I feel like they will with this one. Now, I don't know how much they can really talk about it. Because we don't really know how far they are into the film. They've just started filming, right? Or they've just done the script or something? I don't know. They've done something. But as someone that's like not seen the first Minecraft movie, the mute button is looking very, very tasty. I'm not gonna lie. If they talk about Minecraft movie 2, I'm not interested. And I mean, if you are, that's fine, right? But I don't know, I'm not really... Could you imagine if that's like what they were referring to as like really important and big and stuff? This special Minecraft Live will talk about the film for 30 minutes. I will cry. I wonder though, like, if... Again, it's a huge if. Even still, right? A fourth dimension's coming. Will the movie have a role to play in regards to the fourth dimension? Because realistically, what could you do? Because I think in the second film, I think they'll get Netherite because of the swords in the promotional material, and I think they're enchanted as well. But I don't see Alex and Steve going to the end, because like, don't they have the elytra? But there's some weird thing, isn't there? Like I spoke about this exact thing months ago, and someone was like, they didn't actually kill the dragon though. They got the elytra wings through something else. And I'm like, first of all, what? Like, did they do the same strat I did? Like, and many others did when they got the elytra wings in the end? I doubt it, right? I don't really want to see a film about the Ender Dragon. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it's got like a brief like appearance, sure. I don't know what that would look like though. And then like, the thing about that is they'd probably have to go to the Nether, and the Nether was such a big part of the first film. I don't really know. It's like you can really pull off that excitement about the Nether again. That's gravel. I've had a headache for like 4 days now. I'm going insane. I hate headaches. I rarely get them, right? But when I do, it's bad. It's the same thing with like getting ill, right? I rarely get ill, but when I do get ill, it is bad. But no, I think headaches need to be nerfed. In my opinion. Realistically, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I realistically should get headaches every single day. With the amount of time I stare at a screen, right? I should get them every single day. But I just don't. I'm not immune to them, like I say. But like, there is a possibility, Greystone. Like, what if they do go to the end, but the end is like echoing void? Okay, if they did that, then yeah, sure. Then that's absolutely fine, right? I get them being very, very stressed. I get nosebleeds for being very stressed. Like normally, if I have a nosebleed, it's normally a sign for me to like calm down. And fun fact, I had like 2 nosebleeds last month, I think. So I think everyone has that like indicator. Not of like nosebleeds telling you to calm down, but like that thing telling you to like, or that thing that's saying you're very stressed right now, and I'm here because of it, kind of thing. Wait, let me just check. I've got dementia. Did I put my... I did, okay. I don't want my firework shocker bugs to despawn. The thing is, I get headaches from a lot of other stuff. Weird. How do you guys feel about Ebola back on the rise again? You guys enjoying that? So not only is it COVID, hantavirus, Ebola is also wanting to kick the living shit out of us. Isn't that amazing? And then Trump is talking about aliens, which is just amazing. Very interesting times. Hantavirus? Is that not how you say it? The American way? How do you say it the proper way? Because the American way isn't the proper way. Also guessing what's being announced at Minecraft Live. To be fair, Jacob, I say this every single time with a Minecraft Live event. The next drop is... Because the next drop is big, I think it's going to be a system update, like of combat, enchanting, something like that, right? Or this is like my like wish. It's an autumn biome of like, imagine like birch forest but orange, basically. Could you like, that would be fine. If they did that, I would not complain ever. Do we have Ebola vaccines? Good question. Actually, don't worry, Colin. We have the smartest person in America leading the way, leading the free world. So many people want to see the end update. I will say it's not happening. I don't think the end update is happening for like at least another 3 years. And I do think, Jacob, that a fourth dimension is happening beforehand. But it can be pulled off. I think you can do a fourth dimension. You just have to sell it very well. Now, can Mojang do that? I mean, that's a whole other kettle of fish, right? But realistically, one would think that you can do that. There's a lot of coal here. Very good, actually. Right now, there's no Ebola in Australia. Not yet. I'm about to book my ticket right now. There's a new vanilla MC at Mojang. There is someone that's taken over recently, right? I don't think she has like a big role though, does she? That might be stupid of me to say, but I still think Agnes is like overall the person that oversees most of the stuff. think. Well, they didn't take Agnes's job, so I'm assuming Agnes is still higher up. Obviously Jeb is as well, but Jeb's kind of taking a bit of a back banner, right? Yeah, Katie Scott. Notice how no one's talked about her since Korn? Like, it was literally manufactured outrage. Right? And then everyone just stopped talking. Funny that. It's almost as if she wasn't going to burn the company down to the ground immediately. No, she still could, but I don't think she will, right? Notice how that happens with everything, by the way. In this case, I want to say why that happened, but I'm not going to. It's because she's a woman, and people can't stand women in video games. That's the cold, hard truth. The Xbox CEO. I love the Xbox CEO, Jacob. Okay, so I'm playing on the Xbox right now, and I think she's gonna do wonderful things for the console. Like, I think she's got the right headspace and mindset. She's already decreased the ultimate price, which was ridiculous, by the way. I paid for it once, like the increase, and then thankfully they changed their minds. But that was just ridiculous to me. I don't really care that they got rid of COD though, because like the next COD's probably going to be shit. I mean, in my opinion, of course. And I know that the next 2 CODs won't have zombies, so I don't really care. Personally. Though it doesn't affect me. And I don't really engage with Game Pass that much anyway. I just have Ultimate just to have the access to... Like, if I wanted to, I could get game... Like, I was playing Power Wash Simulator the other week. So, it's just, you know, those occasions. How does this look from the side so far, by the way? Dude, this thing has been here forever. Ever since, like, this structure and this structure was put up, I've had this for ages. And I've always said to people, like, oh, I'll get round to, you know, smoothing it out and stuff like that. And I never did. And we're only just changing it. I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, and they're making a fucking NASA computer and Xbox together that I probably won't be able to get. But watch, like, Vintage Story being on that and not this Xbox. I might cry, honestly. It can't be that demanding to not put Vintage Story on this console. I haven't decided, like, I did say, Colin, that I wanted to terraform this part, but because, I kind of want to get rid of, like, this entire thing. So, but I won't do that on, like, on today's stream, or probably any stream. I might do that off stream. Where's my grass? I was pick blocking because I thought I had grass on me. Don't hate me, but I'm a Java player. Contrary to popular belief, Jacob, I don't actually hate Java players. It's true. A lot of people may think I do, right? I'm just jealous. Is that worse than hating them? I mean, maybe. No, I think about it. But I don't hate you, so Because I'm onto something, right? If I adapted to keyboard and mouse, I probably would be playing Java right now. I just can't adapt to it. To keyboard and mouse, I can't. I tried. And again, even if I did get past that barrier, and to me it's a huge barrier, right? I would struggle with redstone. Because it's completely... and it would brick my world. The laptop can not run... oh no, I'm not talking about my laptop running Minecraft. Hell no. Just in like previous experiences, I have played Java on like computers and stuff, and I just would struggle a lot. See, this kind of like how this turned out was like I was originally like, okay, let me clear out a small bit of this area so I can make my beacon display. But now it's turned out to being, let me destroy the entire thing. Yeah, that's a massive thing they've done, Jacob. Honestly, I can see that being like the main selling point of the drop for a lot of people. And it's one step closer to bringing Java and Bedrock together. Probably, you could argue, like a genuine argument as well, that it's the biggest step they've taken. And honestly, I wouldn't really disagree with that. Is it the same as Bedrock's? Like, is it the same as this? There's a zombie. Oh, hello. It isn't? Interesting. Hang on, someone's texting me about The Boys ending. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really obsessed with the episode they released today. It's John Boy? Yeah, probably. Who created the... like, why John, of all names, to be, like, the figurehead of everything? Like, why not, like, Marlon, or, like... I don't know. Bert. Like, could you imagine, like, Bert Minecraft? Good question. Probably... sorry, I just briefly died. Probably was someone called John that was like... fucking... you know when you swallow your own spit? Right? It's not just me that does that. I was doing that and it hurt. Anyway, probably was John that came up with the idea. This kind of just proves how egotistical John is. Fuck you, John. What is this? The fuck? We're so close to doing this, and we haven't fully done it, but we can at least make the display as well if I wanted to, like right now. Oh, there's plenty of room now. Yeah, I hope. Didn't they make some like big change or big step to towards VV with Vulcan this week? I don't know. I could be wrong on that because I don't pay that much attention, admittedly. But they've switched. Oh, it's regressed, if anything. I see. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Oh, the beacon's died. I'm too far away from the beacon. Unlucky. Still means they're working on it? Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, man, the llamas and wandering traders get on your nerves, okay? Okay, we'll fill in this area and then we'll end stream, right? I just wanted to stream for a bit longer, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna just... Because you're gonna run in the hole again, I just know you will. How's your throat, by the way? It's a bit sore, but I've been drinking Coke. So... Now it's just my... liver? Is it my liver? That'll probably suffer. But it's fine. Liver and kidneys? That's great. Did you guys hear about that old woman that got... You know that old woman that was playing Minecraft for her grandkid? Who had some illness, I don't know what it was. But was like raising money for her grandkid and was like really popular a few months back. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Recently, I found out, and by found out I mean I read a tweet, that she got swatted. Yeah. Yeah, Bill, like, what? What are we, like, I don't understand some people, man. No, like, granted, swatting in general is fucked. I think it's one of the worst things you can do to someone, genuinely. But swatting an old woman who's doing literally nothing wrong. Like... It's fucking scary as hell. I don't know if, like... I didn't read much into it, but I hope she's fucking okay. Because that's so, like... unreal to me. And the sad thing is, isn't it the case where, like, the people that swat someone are already, like, found? Or am I talking on my arse? Like, I swear they're rarely ever located and tracked down and stuff. Thank you, Jacob, for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. People would rather swat an old woman trying to help her grandson than vote for a president who isn't a pedophile. Yeah, people who did it can't feel empathy. Surely, like, there's no way, right? It's just like I know this word is kind of lost its meaning on the internet right in the past few years, but it's genuine like degeneracy, and I can't think of anything more degenerate than doxing an old woman. Like I can't think of anything. Makes you really like really fucking afraid of the people around you. The world around you, really. I think the silver lining, if there is one, is the fact that she's an old woman. So I highly doubt she's a mafia boss, right? So I'm assuming the cops instantly knew that, oh, this woman isn't a fucking threat at all. Like, I doubt she's called in the local bomb threat to the local Walmart. Like, I don't think that's happened, right? Now, if that was like some younger person, I think it'd have gone a lot differently. But I also don't know all the facts, so maybe it did go really badly. We're so close, bro. Oh my god, finally. I mean, there's still so much to do, but I'm not doing that on stream. I'm not putting you guys through that. But we've done a whole lot. Like, basically, up until, like, here, I want to say. Looks weird. But yeah, this will be where the beacon display is. Realistically, right, spawn is roughly here, right? So the first thing you're going to see probably will be the beacons. And maybe the dragon as well, but probably the beacons. It's very exciting. Oh, sometimes, yeah, you do spawn on the roof as well. Yeah. There's been times where I've, like, because obviously my spawn resets all the time, right? I don't always sleep in my house. And that's just IRL. No. But I don't, obviously, like, I have a bed on me all the time, so I sleep anywhere. So my spawns are really random. So if I died, I spawn at spawn. And I've got nothing on me, so I spawn on the roof of a building that's like 100 blocks into the air, right? Maybe a bit less. But my point still stands. So it's very hard to get down. Okay, we're gonna end stream here though, for real this time. I know we were going to end it half an hour ago, but we're ending it now because it is time. I think we're ready to go. We've hit 2 hours, so yeah. Um, as I said earlier, streams like I'm going to probably stream a little bit more, especially with the Minecraft Live coming up. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more to talk about, especially when it happens, right? I will stream probably after the event happens, like I normally do. So that'll be exciting. And obviously, the world tour with 10k days coming up is right around the corner, like within a month. Um, Even less than a month, honestly. Like literally after next week. So yeah, thank you, Corn. I think we're okay for now, though. I think I'll survive. But on that note, let me turn that off. Actually, I don't want that on because I'll be exiting the game. On that note, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We talked about a bunch of stuff, not just Minecraft Live, so it might have been quite jarring for some people to come to the stream. But that's honestly kind of what my streams are about, right? Um, Hopefully it wasn't too disorganized. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully soon. If not, then hopefully you guys take care of yourselves. Drink some water, play some Minecraft. Keep an eye, I would keep an eye on Twitter or any Minecraft socials because I'm assuming they're heavily going to start teasing this event that's coming up. I think they already have, personally, but as we approach one more week to go, they're going to start teasing it a lot, I think, because it's going to be very important. But yeah, on that note, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.